All right, problem number 3. We've had lots of practice with these, just trying to find values around the unit circle, sine, cosine, and tangent values, and their reciprocals, secant, cosecant, and cotangent. So the first one, we want to find the sine of negative 2 pi over 3. Well, first off, remember, if your angle is positive, you're going to start going counterclockwise, and if it's negative, you're going to start going clockwise. So, since our angle value, negative 2 pi over 3, is a negative number, we're going to need to go counterclockwise. And by counterclockwise, I mean clockwise. I can't talk tonight. Sorry, folks. But anyways, so first off, figure out what that angle 2 pi over 3 is. Well, first off, we're talking about, multiples of pi over 3, which is a 60-degree angle. So we just need to go in 60-degree increments clockwise. So again, we always start from right here, and we're just going to need to go 1 pi over 3, 2 pi over 3, and we're there. So we need to find out, well, what's the value of sine there? So remember that sine, we're talking about y values, and cosine, we're talking about x values. So just look at your value right there on the unit circle. We're looking for the y value because we're talking about sine. That's just going to be that guy right there. Negative square root of 3 over 2. So hardest part, I guess, is just figuring out where to go, finding that angle. But once you do that, you're done. So that's the first one. And the second one, we want to find the value of cosine at 7 pi over 4. So again, figure out where your angle is first. It's positive, so we're going to start by going counterclockwise, going up from our starting point right there. And pi over 4 tells us we're counting in 45-degree increments, so we're just going to count, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another way you could get there is to think about, if you go 1 full revolution, you're going 2 pi. 2 pi would be the same as 8 pi over 4, and we're going 1 less than that, so that's the same as going 1 pi over 4 in the negative direction. However you want to think about that is totally fine. We're trying to find the cosine of that value. Cosine, we're talking about x, so it's just got to be the square root of 2 divided by 2. Cool. Third one, we're trying to find the tangent of 13 pi over 6. Now this might be an example where what I just talked about with that last one, a little trick to make this go a little bit quicker, might come in handy. 13 pi over 6, well, think about it. Pi over 6, we're talking about our 30-degree increments. There's going to be 12 of those to get us all the way around the unit circle. And again, that's just coming from the fact that the unit circle has 2 pi radians in it, and we're going 13 pi over 6. If you think about that denominator, 6, 12 pi over 6 is going to be 1 full revolution. 12 over 6 is the same as 2. We're going 13 pi over 6, so that just means we need to go pi over 6 more than 12 pi over 6. So we're just going to go up to that guy right there. And again, if you don't see that, you can count 13 pi over 6s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and you get to the same exact spot. But again, it's all about finding these patterns to save yourself time. Now, this is a little different because we're talking about tangent, which is defined as sine divided by cosine. So if you have your trig chart, we have the value of tangent of pi over 6 already. We know it's square root of 3 over 3. If you don't know that, all you have to do is take the value of sine, your y value, and divide it by the value of cosine, your x value. Do that, you're going to get 1 over the square root of 3 because those 2's are going to cancel out. And then you're going to need to rationalize your denominator, and you're going to get the same answer, square root of 3 divided by 3. All right, fourth one. We want to know what's the value of secant at negative 11 pi over 6. First off, remember that secant is going to be the reciprocal of cosine. So if we can find the cosine of a negative 11 pi over 6, then all we need to do is take the reciprocal of that value. So let's find that angle, negative 11 pi over 6. Now, again, patterns of the unit circle. This line right here is 11 pi over 6. So if that's positive 11 pi over 6, so negative 11 pi over 6 is going to get me this guy right here because of that symmetry. Again, if you don't see that, totally fine, not a big deal. We have many ways to do this. We've already said that 12 pi over 6 is going to be one full revolution. So negative 11 pi over 6, well, that's just going to be one less than a full negative revolution. So again, I'm going to get me right there. Also, if you don't see that, just count 11 pi over 6s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Again, same exact spot, no matter which way you do it. So find the value of cosine there. Cosine is x, so we're looking at the square root of 3 over 2. But we want to know the value of secant, so we need to flip it to get 2 over the square root of 3. But we need to rationalize that denominator. So to do that, you just multiply by the square root of 3 over the square root of 3. Do that, you're going to get 2 times the square root of 3 over 3. Maybe you can see shortcuts of how to jump to that without writing that down. But that is going to be our value for secant there. Okay, 2 more. Next one, we want to find the cosecant of negative 3 pi. Well, cosecant is the reciprocal of sine. So let's find the value of sine at negative 3 pi and then take the reciprocal of it. Well, pi, when we're talking about multiples of pi, we're talking about going half revolutions of our unit circle. But it's negative, so we got to start going down. So we're going to go 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, and we end up right here. Sine, we're talking about y values. Well, the y value of sine there is 0. The reciprocal of 0 is still 0. So cosecant of negative 3 pi has to be 0. Last one, we're trying to find the value of tangent at negative pi over 3. Again, so the first step, just figure out where that angle is. Well, pi over 3, positive, we're talking about that first 60-degree angle there. So pi over 3 negative, we're looking down here at that guy. Tangent, again, is going to be defined as sine divided by cosine. So if you don't know how to use your trig chart, you can always go back to the actual definition and divide those two values. But if you do have your trig chart, remember tangent is the slope of this line. Well, the slope of this line is going to be the same as the slope of that line, pi over 3, except it's going to be the opposite of it. So go to your trig chart. We know that the tangent of pi over 3 is just the square root of 3. So the tangent of negative pi over 3 has to be the opposite of that, negative square root of 3. And we're done. That was a long video, but it was a lot of problems. The rest will be shorter.